I grew up in Montecito and spent a lot of time at other people's houses. You know, I could have been anybody's daughter in Montecito. I thought a drug addict or an alcoholic was some homeless man living on the street with a paper bag or some needles.
I never thought that I was an addict or an alcoholic.
All through my teenage years, it was just fun and games. You know, it was something we weren't supposed to do, but we all got together and did it.
Every day, finding ways to stay intoxicated.
My name is Alex and I'm an alcoholic.
My name is John. I'm an addict and an alcoholic.
My name is Sean Lopez, and I'm an addict and I'm an alcoholic.
My name is Tiara and I am an alcoholic.
I went to a preschool in Montecito, and then I went to Waldorf and to Santa Barbara Middle School. And then I went off to boarding school, and it was always private schools. I didn't expect myself to be where I am now today. I didn't think that I was, an alcoholic or a drug addict right away.
When I first walked in the room, somebody grabbed a dictionary and showed me the definition of a disease is something progressively that will get worse without treatment.
My drinking, mainly, got out of hand, started getting out of hand once after I passed that 21 age.
Cocaine, marijuana, alcohol.
Every night I'd make a promise that I wasn't gonna use tomorrow, that, tomorrow's gonna be different, and I'd go to bed and promise that I was gonna stay sober, and it never happened.
Started getting into trouble, I think it was. I just started getting into trouble drinking and driving, open containers in the park, things like that. And
heroin and alcohol and pot. I was probably shooting 2 to 3 grams a day.
At one point in time, I was using, between my wife and I, an ounce of heroin and an ounce of coke a day, which is enough to pretty much kill a few elephants or a few large animals.
Once I tried cocaine, I liked it a lot, but it was expensive.
I was a garbage can. I'd use anything.
I was injecting myself over probably 150 times a day, all day long.
There was no drug that I wouldn't take if you had it.
I was using 800 syringes in 1 week. I've overdosed. I've been dead with no heartbeat for I think 5-6 minutes.
You're just not there. You're just spinning and spinning, and it's out of control, and you don't feel you have any control over your lifestyle. You don't have any control over what's happening to you.
Blue ears, blue gums, blue fingernails, dead. I'm not inherently a bad person. When I do drugs, I'm the worst person. I'm the kind of person that I would call the cops on. I'm that scary.
I stole anything that was of value. Jewelry, cell phones, drugs, alcohol, anything that would benefit me.
I've probably been to jail 10 times, and I've been to prison 3 times.
I was charged with trafficking cocaine. I was charged with
receiving stolen property.
The rap sheet's pretty long. I've been charged with so many things that I don't remember them all.
Possession of marijuana, possession of cocaine, under the influence of cocaine.
My first case, I was charged with grand theft, check fraud, forgery, residential burglaries, possessions. But anything that you had, I would take. There wasn't any limit. Things got bad really, really fast. Within probably 2 years, it went from not too bad to really bad.
And I wonder, why would somebody do that if they love themselves? You know what I mean? Why'd you ever do that?
My disease had me feeling like a feather in a tornado, and I remember acknowledging that feeling when I first got to Project Recovery.
I didn't think that I had a problem until I got sober, and then I knew I had a problem.
The program in Project Recovery was the first step for me.
Project Recovery found me through the court system.
And I needed help. So I went to Project Recovery, not knowing what was, what was in store.
They believed in me and told me if I just took the advice and did what they suggested, life would get better. Never in a million years thought I'd be sitting here today.
I was able to take my daughter with me, which was the blessing.
They really want to help, and you can feel it.
In Project Recovery, I was taught in their perinatal program how to deal with my emotions, how to communicate those emotions to my daughter.
The group is a really important thing, Nobody can do it by themselves, and one person helps another and it leads on.
I try to pass it on as much as I can.
Seriously, it is a we program.
I can't do it by myself, so I need support from other alcoholics.
Because in hard times, those are the same people I call.
And this is why that program really changed my life. It's exactly why, because it gave us both a place to go and to be safe and to be surrounded by recovery.
Project Recovery gave me a foundation. That's when I started getting serious about recovery.
I have 2 years, 1 month, roughly 20 days of clean and sober time.
31 and a half months of sobriety.
Friday, almost 2 years.
2 years ago, I never thought I would be sober.
Project Recovery has given me faith and given me the tools to follow through with recovery.
Thank you for what you have given me, God. Thank you for what you have taken from me. And thank you for what you have left me with.
And I thank the judge for sending me to jail and giving me the option of treatment.
And that's a key to the program, to give back the gift in order to keep it so that you can help other people.